Hi, I'm Suzy Redding from the Nourish team, and I have a quick little micro moment session on how to boost resilience for you today. But first, we need to get clear on what resilience is, because there's a little bit of misunderstanding out there right now. What is resilience? Now, resilience is our ability to bounce back from adversity. That's what it is. But crucially, it's really, really important to know that resilience isn't the absence of struggling, right? Being resilient doesn't mean that you don't have a tough time. No one is immune from stress, loss, and change. And even when you are resilient, it doesn't make you impervious to life's challenges, to difficult emotions. And let's be honest, the normal response to tough times is to struggle. Right? Even when you're resilient, life can be really painful. It's so normal to be knocked for six by those painful life experiences. Resilience doesn't mean that you don't get knocked down. It just means that you get back up sooner. Yeah, maybe it means that you just don't get knocked quite as far. Okay, but no one is impervious to life and its challenges. Okay. Resilience certainly doesn't always look like this superhero pose. It can be very much curled up in a little ball on the floor, having a really good cry. Okay, so I challenge this notion of resilience being, this strong all the time. Okay, it takes great courage to acknowledge your feelings and to move through them. So what can we do to build our capacity to weather challenging life experiences? In my experience, there are three really powerful ways. The first way is to develop mindfulness, but it also needs to be coupled with compassion. Mindfulness on its own is not enough. Mindfulness is awareness, but compassion is the sensitivity, the tenderness, the desire to help you or someone else alleviate that suffering. Okay, so mindfulness is really important. It helps us to notice where we're at, but then the compassion part of things is the active desire, the permission to do something about it. Okay, so we need to check in. We need to observe where we are at. I think being able to notice our early warning signs is a really, really powerful step in the right direction, so that we can notice when we're feeling hungry, dehydrated, disconnected, tired, lonely. Yeah, we can take tender restorative action before those things stop us in our tracks. So that really does give us a head start to boosting our resilience, being able to notice and check in and take tender, loving action. My second suggestion would be courage. Now, courage is a skill, and it is an essential skill to being able to honor our boundaries. And if we want to be able to manage our energies so that we can cope with life in its full glory, all of the stuff that comes up, things that we do want and the things that we don't want, all of these things incur an energetic tax. We've got to know what works for us. We've got to know the conditions that make us feel safe and healthy. We need to be able to identify the scaffolding that we need in life to be able to function as human beings. Now, courage is the things that allows us to step up and give voice, and to be able to say no to that thing that would deplete us, or to be able to say yes to that help that's offered to us. So courage and the ability to honor our boundaries so that we can manage our energy is an essential part of boosting our resilience. And for anyone feeling like, is it okay for us to do this? Well, of course. Yes, it is. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the stuff that allows us to be the kind of mums that we aspire to be. So courage in honoring our boundaries really does boost our resilience. Yeah. Let's just do a little practice that will tap us into a feeling of courage. If you're thinking, gosh, I need to reply to that email or respond to that WhatsApp, try this little practice before you do it, and it will help you tap into a feeling of resolve. So start with your hands at your heart, breathe in and stretch the arms out wide, and then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. This time, as you breathe in, reach your arms up, look up, And then exhale, draw that energy down into your heart. Let's do that once more. Inhale, open the arms out like albatross wings. Exhale, gather that energy back in. One more, reaching up, look up to lift your mood. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. And that can be a really simple, practical way of creating a feeling of courage, bravery. And now my third suggestion would be to learn how to regulate your nervous system, because this is the stuff that enables us to navigate stress, worry, anxiety as it comes up in our day. And it is a normal part of our day. So use the Nourish app to learn breathing techniques, self-massage techniques, mantras, grounding exercises. All of these things will help you regulate your nervous system, keeping you anchored in calm, because that boosts your resilience in the face of life's challenges. Okay, I hope those tips and tools serve you well. Take good care of you. We're in it together. Bye.